different places. Oh, thank you so much for whoever started recording because I had forgotten completely. We're going to record the call, by the way. So if you're okay with that, and if you're not, let us know in the chat, and we have to record it anyway for those who have registered. So thank you everyone for being part of this amazing community. It is a thriving community of members. We have members in almost 80 countries across the world. So it is very exciting to see that there's so much interest from so many different places and cultures and realities in understanding LGBTQ plus people and understanding LGBTQ plus travelers, their needs, their demands, their preferences. And this is what this community of membership is for you to understand LGBTQ plus travelers further, for you to engage with LGBTQ plus travelers further, and for you to adapt product, services, and best practices so that you can really cater and service the LGBTQ plus community to the best of your abilities, of course. And nobody is perfect. We're all in a learning process. We're all at different stages of learning. We're all at different stages of adapting our services to to cater to LGBTQ plus travelers. So everybody is in a different level, and we're all welcome in this community. This is precisely what the membership is for learning, for understanding, and for engaging. So welcome. Today we're going to go over a couple of very useful things that are very important for all members to know. So we're going to talk about how to create and update your IGLTA listing. If you have not already done so, you are going to learn how to do it. And if you have, we're going to teach you how to update it and how to make it really, really good. We're going to teach you about how to add events, tours, and specials. This is an amazing feature that gets, a lot of protagonism around our websites and our newsletters. So do make sure that you do that, and we're going to teach you how today. We're going to do a little overview of the members resources page, which is a space just for our members to be able to have everything they need in terms of activating their benefits or learning how to update something or downloading guides to everything you have to know about IGLT membership. So we're going to teach you about where to find it, how to find it, and what you can find in the members resource page. And then we're going to talk about marketing benefits, opportunities, and some tips. You have marketing benefits as part of your membership, and we're also going to talk about some add-ons that you can add to your membership. And then we're going to give you some tips to really make sure that you're engaging with the IGLTA network the best you can. And last but not least, we are going to do an intro to the foundation by our very own engagement director of the foundation, who is here with us today, TJ Chernick. So he will be introducing the foundation so that you understand the very important work that the foundation does and how the foundation also supports membership and how it makes membership a lot more wholesome and makes sure that membership has a lot more resources, and especially in terms of research and education. And then we're going to do a Q&A. So do say, but you can also ask questions at any time. The chat is absolutely open for you to ask questions at any time, because there's nothing like being able to ask questions while we're explaining something. So do raise your hand if you want to ask a question. If you want to ask, open your mic and ask a question, you can raise your hand, or you can just introduce the question into the chat and we'll get to it as soon as we can. But we'll also do a Q&A session at the end if you have more questions, or if you want to simply, comment on anything. So, all right. And without further ado, I want to introduce you to our membership concierge, which you have probably engaged with already, Ashley Slaughter. She's going to tell about how to create and update listings and add events, tours, and specials. Ashley, you have the floor.
Hi, everyone. It's so great, to see so many faces of so many of you that I've emailed with. I am the membership concierge at IGLTA, and I am just a small part of the really awesome membership team. If you ever have any questions about your membership, feel free to shoot us an email over at membership@iglta.com. We are all in there managing that inbox, so you will get a quick and speedy answer. If you are also a Spanish speaker, we have a few folks in there who are answering in Spanish. We are so multilingual in that inbox, so do not ever feel like your question is too small. So I'm here to talk about updating your member profile. So as most of you, I hope all of you, if I'm doing my job, all of you know that one of your really great member benefits is that you have a public facing profile on our website. Two things that I think make this profile really special and really exciting for our members is one, you can update your profile on your own at any time. And two, we allow you to post any event, tour, or special that you are running within your business or at your property. And you can have as many as you need. So if you are just an overachiever and running 100 specials this month, we want to see them all on the website. And again, you have access to update that all on your own. So I'm going to walk you through the process. Updating your profile is actually pretty easy, so I might speed through that a little bit. If you have any questions or if you need a slower tutorial, I'm always happy to do a quick 15-minute call. I'm going to share my screen and show you a PDF that you have probably received from me. And if you haven't received from me, let me know. And I, again, am happy to share it. All right, so these instructions are pretty easy. And again, we're going to go through it quickly. You're going to first log into your IGLTA account. If you ever need to reset your password or add another employee so that they have administrative access, you can do so by either emailing the membership inbox or logging in through your admin profile. So you're going to log in. You will be at this front page at number 2. You're going to come on down here. You're going to manage your company and your employees, and it's going to give you all of the listings that you manage. If you have multiple properties that you manage, or maybe you have been at a different company and you have a few, you might see all of them here. We have seen that sometimes people need these edited. Maybe they were once with travel company A and now they need to be a travel company B. Feel free to email us. That is super easy to help with. You're going to hit view listing. You're going to hit edit. And down here is where the magic happens. This is where you will be able to update your profile. A few tips and tricks for updating your profile. One is right here, you're going to see this category, right where this little red tab is. Categories are, they can be, there's so many. I think that there's like 100 in there, but if you take the time to really go through and decide what category you fall under, it could be luxury, it could be beach vacation, it could be pet friendly. All of these different categories are searchable on our site. So if a consumer is like, man, I really want a beach vacation that will let me bring my 12 cats, they can go on to the IGLTA website and they can actually search based on some of their needs. So I always tell new members or returning members or people who just really want to beef up their profile to spend some time making sure that your categories are up to date and really, really thorough. The next kind of tip and trick is awesome pictures. I know for me, I am a sucker for a good image. I only ever order things off the menu when there's a picture. So feel free to put your coolest, best hero images that you have right here in this image category. We are moving. Now let's talk events, tours, and specials. So events, tours, and specials, like I said previously, you can put as many as are applicable. And these are another way to have more visibility on our website. So two exciting things. One, tours and specials have their own tab on our website. So if somebody is looking specifically for something exciting, something that's happening in a time frame, they can head on over there and you'll get an additional kind of spotlight on our website, not just going directly to your page. And the second thing is now our tours and specials are starting to be featured on our newsletter. All of you are subscribed to our newsletter, right? Lots of nods. Yes, everyone is subscribed. I love that. So you've probably seen some of the really great tours, specials, and events that our members are hosting. That could be you. And I will show you how to do that now. Okay, events, tours, and specials. So at this point, you will already be logged in. You'll have updated your profile. It will be beautiful. And now it's time to zhuzh it a little. So you'll see that you're already logged in. Your name will be at the top. And you'll hit that view listing just like that step 2 on our previous document. and you will go all the way down to the very bottom of that underneath categories, and you'll see where it says events, tours, and specials, and you will hit the open button. When you hit the open button, you'll get one of these. And you will just add as many events, tours, and specials as you would like. My 3 tips, tricks, and ways to make your tours and specials really stand out. One is going to be amenities, very similar to the categories. The amenities are really detailed. And so it takes a second, but it's totally worth it. What we've really seen is that a lot of consumers that are coming to our Plan Your Trip feature are really using those amenities tabs. And another great way under amenities and categories is you can actually click things that might be specific to the LGBTQ network of people. So we've seen where it's like, hey, we're doing this is a lesbian karaoke night. It's there. People know who the target demographic is. This is an all's welcome. This is a family event. We've seen that a lot to really be successful as we're seeing people travel with their kiddos. So really building out your amenities and your categories. That is my tip, trick 1 and 2. And then my last kind of trick is I really think that long-standing events and specials work really well. So let's say if you are doing something, something that comes to mind is one of our hotels, they do a drag brunch every Sunday. And so they have a tour and special that lasts for the whole year, every Sunday. And so it kind of is just this consistent thing that lives, 1, on our website, and 2, on their profile. And I think it's kind of a work smarter, not harder. So what are the things that you have that, 1, attract people, 2, will be interesting to the LGBTQ plus traveler, and 3, allow you to really utilize the Plan Your Trip tours and special feature to your advantage. I know I sped through that. I have had too much coffee, but if you have any questions or if you would like this PDF, please feel free to email membership@iglta.com and we will get that over to you. I will also be hanging out in the chat. So if you have any specific questions about your profile, feel free to IM me in the chat and I can take a look. The last thing that I always like to say is that whenever you make any edits to your profile or add a trip or tour, special, or event, you can submit it and it will go to us for approval. Something that we see that happens often is people just hit save and not that save submit for review. That save submit for review is what gets it to me so that I can read it, make sure that it's good to go, and then publish it on the page. So if you ever feel like, man, I sent this in 5 days ago and it is still not published, chances are maybe that button didn't get clicked. So 1, go in and check to see if it was submitted for review, or 2, shoot us an email and we can double check. We like to get the profile updates published within like 1 business day. But if you haven't seen it published within 2, definitely shoot us a note and we can make sure to get it up. If you've ever have anything more time sensitive, like, hey, this event is happening tonight and I would love to have it up, we're super flexible and always happy to help you in a pinch. So I'll see you guys in the chat. Thanks, Santi.
Thank you, Ashley. That was amazing. That was sped through, but I think it's perfect for this type of call and what we want our members to know. And again, you can always either go back to this recording if you have doubts, or you don't actually need to email us to get this PDF. I'm going to show you where you can find this PDF in the next part of the call, because now we're going to talk about the overview of the members resource page. And this is where you can really find all the guides, all the different instructions, and all you need to know about how to activate your member benefits. So let me show you very quick. Are you seeing my screen now? All right. Okay, so this is the members resource page. I'm going to put it in the chat right here. So you have it fresh. All right, there it is. So you can, everybody who's a member can access this resource page. It's open, and it's the space for you to be able to really understand anything you need to know about membership. Go back to, the guides that Ashley just sent you. We have a guide for almost every single process that you need in terms of how to interact with your profile online and your listing online. So we have a guide for how to create, your profile activation, how to renew your membership, how to update your listing or add a new listing, how to add events, tours, and specials, which, as Ashley just mentioned, is extremely important to get visibility on the website, how to add multiple locations on your profile, how to edit your logo on the listing. So we have a guide for everything, and you can click on any of these links and you'll be able to access those PDFs, those documents, and including, for example, the IGLT logo and branding guidelines, which you will need to be able to place your logo with your marketing initiatives as well. In your members resource page, you'll also be able to find different information about what we're constantly doing to engage with members. For example, the Members Connect series. This series is a webinar series that we have, and we do it every 3 months, every month. We try to do it as often as we can, but it depends on the content that we're looking to share. We had our last one, we had it last month, and we talked about the convention. So some of you may have been there. We talked about everything you need to know about the convention. We updated all our members on what's going on with Milan, which by the way, it's tracking really, really well. We already reached the amount of registered initial goal of registered people for the convention. So we're already going over our initial goal, and that means that we're going to have a really, really amazing group of people get together in Milan next month. So this is the type of content that we share in the Members Connect series. We'll also share educational content. We've had sessions on how to use how to best market to LGBTQ people, tips on marketing, tips on how to adapt products. We've had experts on, tourism development. We've had also destinations share what's new with them as well in this series. So we just continuously talk about things that are useful for you as a member to engage with LGBTQ plus travel and to engage with IGLTA. So do keep a lookout for those and watch out for the content. We always send them through either the newsletter or a direct invitation to your emails to the main key contact that is on our database. So make sure that if you are the person that engages the most with IGLTA from your companies, make sure that you are the key contact as well on your profiles so that you're getting the most up-to-date invitations to these type of events. And we're also doing Members Connect in Spanish so that all our Spanish members, because our Latin American members are growing more and more every year. And so we have definitely seen a demand to create content in Spanish. So we're doing Member Connect in Spanish as well. And we have experts that speak to you in Spanish about different ways to engage with this diverse market. We also have information on the IGLTA blog on the members resource page. So the IGLTA blog is a great space for you to get featured as a member, but it is about sharing content that educational content or content of interest for our network. It is not so much about necessarily selling your company or promoting your company, but it's about sharing something fun about your destination, or sharing 5 tips on how to navigate your destination better. Or if you're a hotel, maybe talk about where you're based and talk about the city where you're based, and the neighborhood where you're based, and what that neighborhood has to offer for LGBTQ plus travelers, and not necessarily talk about the offer of your hotel or the offer of your company, but rather talk about why people, whether it's travelers or other IGLTA members, why they should visit the destination where you operate or where you're located, or one of the many destinations that you offer in your packages or tours. We also have the LGBTQ plus travel guides. These include the country guides, which we have 33 country travel guides for LGBTQ plus travelers. So if you're located in any of these 33 countries, if you click in your profile and your listing, you indicate that you operate in this country, then your member profile will get featured in the country-specific travel guide. And that's really, really good news, because these travel guides are one of the most consulted resources by consumers on our website. So consumers go to this part of our website to understand what to do in, the US, Colombia, Brazil, Mexico, Spain, and any of the other 33 countries where we have specific travel guides. So if you're in one of these countries, or if you operate in one of these countries, make sure that you highlight that in your listings so that you get featured in these travel guides, because consumers will be able to directly see your company featured here, and they can directly find you through this site as well. So here you'll also find information about the foundation, which we'll talk about in a bit with TJ. You'll find all the research that we have that's available to you as members. We have constant research that is getting featured, that is being published. We have guidelines on DEI, for example, how to best implement DEI practices in your company. We have guidelines on, how to, what you have to take into account for LGBTQ plus travelers that live with HIV, that was released last year. We have a guidelines for transgender and non-binary travelers. We have, the world reports, the global reports on LGBTQ plus travel that are done between the UNWTO and IGLTA, which we may have a new world report next year as well with the UNWTO. So it's really, really good news. And we're also releasing constant research on that page, or on the research page. So do be on the lookout for those. We always announce new research, obviously, on the newsletter and directly on emails to our members, so that you can be on the lookout for those and that you can get access to those. And we're also trying to think of new ways of communicating the content, or highlighting the content from our guidelines, from our reports, from our research, so that you can easily find graphs, information, things that are useful for you, so that, maybe we know that you're busy, that everyone is extremely busy with the reactivation of tourism and with, understaffing all across the industry. So we know that you're always very busy, and that it's sometimes difficult to go through all of this research, but we're trying to find ways to deliver the content in an easier way for you to digest it, right? And you'll also find other types of initiatives here, like our Emerging Destinations program that is also run by our foundation, and we'll talk about in a bit. And our news and articles. So if you missed a newsletter, if you missed one of our articles, you can always find the history of our newsletters and articles on your own resource page. So you'll be able to find all of this here. If you want to learn more about our staff, you can also find that on our resource page. By the way, we have several people in our staff here. We have Tony, our finance VP, who's on this call. We have TJ Amin, from the foundation coordinator as well, who's based in Morocco. So we have a couple of people here on the staff for you to know and familiarize yourself with part of our staff. If you're going to the convention, you'll meet everyone on the staff, except for Ashley. Unfortunately, Ashley will not be joining us because of dates, but everyone else on the staff will be at the convention. So I hope that you're going to a convention and you'll get to meet us in person there too. We also have an industry events and conference calendar. This is the calendar that indicates where IGLTA is going to be participating, either with a stand or simply, attending and being registered to that event, or but mostly when we go to these events, most of the times that we attend these type of trade shows, events of the industry, we tend to do member networking events where we gather the members that are attending that event, whether it's ITB in Berlin, whether it's Vitur in Madrid, whether it's IPW in the US, or IMEX in Las Vegas, or Virtuoso, or any of these events that we go every year to. We tend to do networking events so that our members get to meet each other, so that our members get to meet the staff that is attending the conference, of course, and we get to give our members updates on what's the latest on our association as well. You can also find the links to subscribe to our newsletters here. We have two newsletters: the business newsletter and the B2C newsletter. So we have the B2B one, which keeps you up to date on B2B news, industry news, what we're doing as an association for the industry, and then the one for consumers, which is a lot more oriented towards giving them offers, new specials, or sharing travel information that is useful for our our consumers. So if you're not subscribed to those newsletters already, make sure you go to the resource page and you do subscribe yourself there. And here you'll also find information on our convention and direct links, direct emails to contact us if you need to ask us any questions. So this is where you can find all the information for membership concentrated in one single place. So I wanted to show you, I wanted to make sure you understand that you have this resource available to you, that if you ever have questions about how to find something that you learned on this onboarding call, go to the members resource page. It's most likely there. And if it's not, it has a contact area where you can simply shoot us an email so that we can, redirect you to, or give you the information that you're requesting. So, that is a bit of the resource page. Now I'm going to share with you some marketing benefits and opportunities and tips as well, so that you are you seeing the presentation? No, I shared the same screen as before, sorry. I think that this one's it. Wait, let me share the presentation again. Here we go. There we go. All right.
Santi, if you'll just hit that swap displays up at the top left, you should.
Oh, is it back to, yeah, okay. There?
Perfect. Ooh,
Awesome.
just
All right.
kidding.
No? There?
I'm not seeing it yet, but honestly, this is big enough. I'm okay. Is everyone else okay with this? Perfect.
Yeah.
Let me just do it again so that we can all be on the same page. Is everyone seeing it now?
Yes, great job,
Yeah.
Santi.
Yes,
Awesome.
perfect.
Oh, we have Clovis from Brazil. Hi,
I
Clovis.
am here, yes.
Oh, like a voice from the heavens.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. We have a Bianca and Bettisi. Bianca, you join us in Milano. But I have Andrea Lopez.
From Guadalajara.
That's
Yes.
nice.
So
Hello, guys. I'm sorry.
well-
Hello.
welcome, Clovis. So Clovis is for those who don't know Clovis is our membership coordinator in Brazil, and he is based in Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo. All right. So some quick updates on marketing. We already talked about some of the marketing benefits you have, right? The profile on our website, that's a marketing benefit because that profile is intended to be, found by consumers from across the world, but also by other members. And the events, tours, and specials and travel guides, those are also part of your marketing. But a lot of people don't activate these free marketing benefits. So make sure that you activate these marketing benefits before you go on and you say, oh, I want to purchase add-ons or I want to purchase enhanced marketing opportunities, which we'll talk about in a bit. But before you go in and do that and spend more money, you have free marketing benefits that are already available to you that a lot of members don't activate just because they don't have the knowledge or because they can't find how to do it. So here you have been trained on how to do it. So we expect you to activate those benefits. The IGLTA logo is a very powerful marketing tool, whether you believe it or not, right? IGLTA is known around the world, and having your logo, your member logo, on your signature, on your website, on your marketing opportunities, on your promotions to consumers that are LGBTQ+, this will enhance your marketing because it gives consumers, it gives other members that extra security that because you're part of our association, you're part of this community that is learning and that is sharing best practices and that is engaged with LGBTQ+ people. There's other marketing promotions. We're going to get to that. The travel blog we already spoke about. We have something called the Travel Out Newswire for newswires, for press releases. That has an additional cost. We're going to talk about that as well. And the enhanced marketing opportunities. So the website profile, I'm not going to go into this because Ashley already talked about it. The logo, again, if you haven't downloaded our logo or if you're not using our logo, make sure you go to iglta.org/logos and you download all the different logos depending on what you need it for. We have all the versions of our logo there. We have the member logo there, which is very important that you use that IGLTA member logo to identify yourself in the industry as an IGLTA member, which of course enhances your positioning as an LGBTQ plus welcoming business. And again, the events, tours, and specials, do not forget to add those. The travel blog, make sure that you submit blog posts when you have them. We know that a lot of you already create content for other blogs, for magazines, for travel magazines, for travel publications. So, use that content that you already have out there, redesign it for LGBTQ plus travelers, and submit it to our blog. If you want to learn how to submit to our logo, you can find that information on the members resource page. We have a guideline that explains what to take into account when you're creating a blog post as well. The Travel Out Newswire is, it's distributed to news, and it's especially designed for press releases and for news about your company, and is distributed to 375 media journalists, freelancers, and bloggers that are part of our network, that are LGBTQ plus, or that write about LGBTQ plus content in the tourism industry. So it's very, very niche, very specific, and it's very powerful to really get those updates about your company out there, to get that new partnership that you created out there, to talk about that new brand you bought in your company, or that expansion you did, or that remodeling you did, or that relaunch you did. Any of these types of updates that you want to share with the industry, specifically with LGBTQ plus journalists or media, make sure that you access this. There's a very special, very accessible member fee of $240 per every release on the Newswire. So it's very easy to access. It's not expensive at all. And this is the price for members only. So of course, if you're not a member, the price is a lot higher. This is the special price for members. And last but not least, the enhanced marketing opportunities. Again, if you haven't done the aforementioned, what we just spoke about, then don't access the enhanced marketing opportunities yet. First, go and activate those benefits that are available to you for free. And then if you go, I still want to engage further with the LGBTQ plus travel community, I still need to share this more. I have a new product that I really want to share. I'm selling this tour for LGBTQ plus people that I really want to share. I'm doing an amazing Pride special that I really want to get out there. We have some marketing opportunities that are available to you. We have packages that start at $600 that may include being on the newsletter, being featured. There's marketing packages that include getting featured on our homepage, getting featured on our Facebook page, getting featured on our Instagram, getting on the consumer newsletter as well. So there's a lot of different marketing opportunities that you can always access. And there's also other types of memberships. For example, the featured destination or business package, that's a higher level membership that allows you to engage in a much higher level with the LGBTQ plus travel community, but also with our own members. So the featured destination or business package right now, it's priced at $7,995, but for Latin America and Africa and Asia, it has a lower pricing. It really is an amazing way for you to position your destination or your business with our community. And it has different benefits. You can find those benefits on our members resource page, and there's a marketing section where you can find details on marketing as well, and these opportunities that I'm mentioning right now. And of course, other promotions can include activations with our social media, e-blasts, web banners, blogs, ad campaigns, newsletter, etc. So we have a lot of different opportunities. And we're very flexible as well. So if you have a specific need, if you want to say, can I do this with you? Just ask, right? Don't be afraid to ask. Email us, send us an email, tell us what you want, and we'll try to accommodate to your need. And if we can't do it, we'll tell you and we'll be honest about it. So that's it for the marketing opportunities and tips. I want to give you some quick tips about what you should not do And we already just talked about this, but the first mistake that a lot of our members do is not posting events, tours, and specials. These features get featured on our homepage and our website. We have separate tabs on our website for it. So our consumers are constantly viewing these and accessing this information. So a big mistake is not doing it. Mistake number 2 is not creating an accurate and high quality profile. Ashley already told you about how to do it. Make sure you use your best pictures. Make sure you use any LGBTQ specific marketing on your profile. Make sure your profile and bio is interesting and engaging, and make sure that it links to your current and active websites. A lot of people, they have outdated websites and people click on it and it doesn't take them anywhere. And then you lose a lead or you lose an opportunity. Mistake number 3 is not reading our business updates. We're always doing events, always doing members connect sessions, educational sessions, creating new research. We're always doing a lot of things in the industry. So another mistake is, seeing our newsletter and not opening that email, or opening it and not going through it, or deleting it, right? Or letting it go to promotions and not really going through what the content is there. So make sure you're subscribed, and make sure that every week we send our newsletter, that you surf through it quickly and you scan through it to see if there's an event that's happening near you, or if there's a virtual event, or if there's an initiative that is of interest to your business. This is a huge benefit of being part of the membership community, is you get access to so many different events across the world. And a lot of people don't find out about it because they don't open our newsletter. So that's it for me. I want to introduce you to our engagement, our director for the foundation, TJ Chernick. So TJ, you have the floor to tell our new members about what the foundation is all about and how foundation supports membership.
Oh my gosh, Santi, thank you so much. Hola, ciao, bonjour, good morning or good evening, depending on where you are. My name is Thomas Jacob Chernick, or TJ, and my pronouns are he, him, his. And as Santi said, I am the Director of Partner Engagement for the IGLTA Foundation. First, I do come in a little hot, so if I startled you, I apologize. But in the chat, who's still with me? Give me an hola. Give me a bonjour. Come on, just get a few. Okay. Eduardo, thank you, Santi, Danny, Greg, thank y'all. So this is such great information, and having a little bit of experience in this, I will say the advice that Santi and Ashley have given is so important. I always say, whenever you're a part of an association like this, remember that your membership is not a crock pot or an instant pot. You cannot set it and forget it. You will only get out of it what you put into it. So heed their advice and take their advice. We also encourage you, as they said, to come to events and come to the convention. And we understand that as new businesses, we understand that it can be tough to gain access to these things. And that's where the foundation can come in. So the foundation, what is it? I think as travel professionals, we all agree that we love travel. We love it. And our goal is to spread the love of travel for LGBTQ plus and people and allies, and do what we love and get clients and build our network. But at the heart of it all, what we all love about travel is the true transformative nature that travel can have on a person or a community. And this is really what is at the heart of the IGLTA Foundation. So IGLTA Foundation is technically, it is the nonprofit arm of IGLTA, so the technical 401c3 subsidiary of IGLTA. So our mission is to empower LGBTQ plus travelers and travel and tourism businesses globally through 3 primary pillars, and you're going to hear these words a lot: research, education, leadership, REL. Let's get real. So I'm joining you today as there are some ways that you can get involved and support these initiatives, and we're going to see how these initiatives can support you. So hit us with that presentation. So starting first with our first arm, which is research. Am I sharing or are you sharing?
Hi, sorry. Yeah, I thought you were sharing, but I can share if you want. But if you have that accessible there,
I'm always ready.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay. Because I gave you permission to share, so
thank you.
That's fine. You can
well, Thank you for your patience, everyone. So when we talk about research, leadership, and education, these come in multiple facets. And gonna do it. There we go. Can you see my screen? Can you see that? Love it. So the IGLT Foundation, our mission is to empower LGBTQ+ welcoming travel businesses, as I mentioned, through leadership, research, and education. Focusing first on our research. Our research is aimed at promoting understanding of the LGBTQ+ travel, the traveler, and the travel industry itself, and provide amazing and important information for the industry. Some examples of these have only been done through the power of our partnerships that we have developed, such as Gilead, as you can see here. Some examples are our HIV travel guide. We have our LGBTQ+ post-COVID travel survey, which was really valuable. But we also have some amazing partners like the UNWTO, or the UN World Tourism Organization, who we will be continuing to team up with, including some other partners for exciting opportunities. We actually do have an amazing report that's going to be released at the convention, if you're going to be there, about sustainable LGBTQ+ tourism, which is going to be awesome. And I encourage you to come to that if you will be in Milan. Our second pillar, which is education, comes in multiple facets. So one of the big ones is creating opportunities for students of travel and tourism to have access to education through our higher educational partners, such as the University of Barcelona, and our general partners like Queer Destinations. We're able to provide scholarships for various programs around the world. And one of the recipients of one of these scholarships is our very own Amin Gabouche, who is the IGLTA Foundation coordinator. So I'm here doing a lot of talking, but he is doing all the work on the back end. So congratulations on that, Amin, and keep up the good work. Under the leadership pillar of the IGLTA Foundation is our fellowship opportunities. So these fellowships actually provide opportunities for business owners and local students of tourism and hospitality in the region that our convention is held, to be able to get resources to attend the convention itself. These are some of the recipients of our fellowship this year who will be in Milan. So hopefully, if you're going to be there, you'll get to meet some incredible people along with some of your peers that are on this call, hopefully. And as a small business owner, there are opportunities for you to also take advantage to get resources to come to these conventions if you're able. I put this a little bit out of order, but the convention, as we keep talking about it, one of the big things that the foundation contributes to the convention is our IGLTA think tank. So the think tank brings together C-suite professionals, experts in the field, all come together once a year to discuss a various topic about travel and tourism around the world. This year, we're going to be focusing on emerging destinations, or destinations that don't have LGBTQ+ infrastructure or governmental protections. As I mentioned, the Emerging Destinations Program, which is geared towards industry professionals in those areas that don't have LGBT infrastructure. We provide opportunities to have their memberships, like the ones that you have today, to be subsidized through various partnerships and donations. So if you are interested in applying, if you are an emerging destination, and go to IGLTA Foundation and to check out the Emerging Destinations page, if you qualify, you can apply to have your membership subsidized. And as a call to action for all of you who have an incredible network of global partners, friends, peers, fellow business owners who are all over the world, I encourage you to spread the word of this and let them know that there are opportunities to gain membership for the IGLTA. Another upcoming exciting opportunity is our first ever India initiative. We'll be holding our first symposium this February 2nd in Delhi, focusing on travel and tourism to and from India. We're planning to make this a global symposia that will go around the world through various emerging destinations. And if you are in India, or if you have colleagues, friends in India who are in the industry, they're absolutely welcome to come. And I encourage you, I will give you all my contact information. We would love to have them. We have some various initiatives that are coming up in the pipeline that we're super excited about. One being our Transgender and Gender Expansive Initiative, which we have an incredible committee creating opportunities for trans and gender expansive individuals for various opportunities. So more to come on that. And as I mentioned, we have at the convention itself, we have our think tank. We will actually have volunteer events, which we don't have this year, but more to come on that. But we have Voyage. Voyage is the once a year the ultimate reception at the conference that goes directly, all proceeds go directly to support the IGLT Foundation and the work that we do. As you can see, it's a very cool event. It won't be in an airplane hangar like this picture was, but it's still going to be an amazing event. And then finally, we create various opportunities for awards throughout the year. This year, our Impact Award, which is sponsored thanks to our partners at the Tread Right Foundation, it is an award that is given to a company that fully encapsulates the 3 pillars of what IGLTA and the IGLTA Foundation is. And this year, it is going to a company based out of Madagascar, one of our emerging destinations, Datamanga. So shout out to Datamanga. We will be awarding them at the convention in just a couple of weeks. So I threw a lot at you, I know, but I do encourage you to take my email. If you are interested in partnering, if you're interested in supporting, if you're interested in taking advantage or interested in donating, please take my email, hit me up, and I would love to chat with you more. And I would love to just chat with you and learn a little bit more about your business and where you are. So with that, again, shout out to Amin. Let us know if you need anything, and Santi, I will throw it back to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, TJ, for that energetic introduction to the foundation, to our new members. I think it's so important that our members in general are informed about what our foundation is doing and the amazing work that we do to support LGBTQ+ owned businesses and travel around the world. So thank you so much for explaining that to our members, TJ. And with that, we are, done with our part of today's onboarding. So we're going to open it up to some questions, to comments, anything you want to say. Maybe if you want to tell us why you joined IGLTA, what your expectations are, what you would like to do or see from us, or if you have any questions from the content that we gave you today, well, this is the space to do so. You can open your microphones, you can put it on the chat. And we're so thrilled to have you as part of our community. It is so important for you to be here and for us to have you here as well.
Thanks for the great presentation, everybody. I'm Danny.
Thank you, Danny. And congrats on the fellowship.
I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm so excited to be in Milan this year and to be part of this great organization. And I would say too, the fellowship, also one of the great facets of it is the mentorship. So I have a great mentor, Dougal over at Google, who I meet with every 2 weeks, and I can kind of just share any kind of business challenges that I have. And so it's great for me. I'm not a destination, but I am an agency that services destinations. And I didn't know about some of the programs like the media releases, which I think will be really good for my clients who I'm working with. So yeah, I love the overview. So thank you for taking the time.
Thank you for being here, Danny. Bienvenido.
Gracias.
And yeah, bem-vindo also to our Brazilian members and Pro Tour. Do you have anything to say from the South? All the way from South America, from Brazil. I know you have elections coming up, so it must be tense right now. But this is always a safe space. Yeah, Bianca.
Hi, I'm Bianca. We're from Pro Tour in Rio Grande do Norte. I'm here with Betizzi. We're at the same room, but there's this wall behind me. So, well, I would like to thank you guys for your time, actually. Clovis have been helping us a lot in this process. I'll be in Milan at the convention, so I'm really excited to meet you all. That's it.
Oh no, we're very excited to meet you. Obrigado, Bianca.
Hey
Bianca,
guys.
it's the sun around.
Thank you, Clovis.
All
Hey
right.
guys, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear.
Oh, I'm Betizzi from Pro2 too. I working with Bianca, and I would like to thank you for this time to share the information with all us, and have a good convention at Milan.
Oh, we can't wait to have you. Northeast Brazil is absolutely fascinating. I've never been, but it's on the
Have,
top of my list of places to go. So
please
hopefully
come.
soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't wait to see you in Milan. Well, we don't know how many of you will be able to make it to Milan, but if you can't make it to Milan this year and you're in the Americas, next year we'll have our convention in San Juan, Puerto Rico. So it's gonna be much closer, much more accessible for those who are in Latin America or even in the in North America. If you can't make it to Europe, and this year we'll be in San Juan next year. So hopefully you'll be able to make it there. The convention is really just the best space for you to really understand the impact of IGLTA and what we do, and also the best space to meet members and meet the staff as well. So thank you everyone so much for being here. Thank you all those who are registered but couldn't watch it, but will see this at home later. Thank you for being part of IGLTA. Thank you for being part of this amazing community of advocates, of of businesses that really want to support LGBTQ plus people travel and engage with this thriving community that is growing and growing across the world. So have a great afternoon, great day, everyone, and we'll see you very soon.
Yes.
Bye.
Obrigado.
Bye.
Bye. Have a good day.